Are you ready for some electrifying news, 49ers fans? A certain young quarterback, who rose from the last pick in the draft to a franchise savior, is projected to score a jaw-dropping contract extension that could redefine the quarterback market. Imagine how this could impact our beloved team and its future as we chase that elusive Super Bowl title. Stay tuned, because you won't want to miss the details on this monumental potential deal. If you're passionate about the 49ers and want to keep up with all the latest updates, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. Brock Purdy is back in the spotlight, and this time, it's not just about his incredible on-field performances. We're talking about a potential 4-year, $238.9 million contract extension that could average out to a jaw-dropping $59.7 million per year. If that projection from SpotRack holds true, we could be witnessing the dawn of a new era in San Francisco, where Purdy stands shoulder to shoulder with the NFL's elite quarterbacks. It's hard to believe this is the same guy who was the last pick of the 2022 NFL Draft. What a journey. Purdy's rise has been nothing short of phenomenal. He stepped in as a starter during the 2022 season when injuries took down Trey Lance and Jimmy Garoppolo. And let me tell you, he didn't just hold the fort. He launched this team into an NFC championship game. His poise, accuracy, and ability to make smart decisions under pressure have transformed him into a key figure in this franchise. Fast forward to 2023, and Purdy has solidified his role as the franchise quarterback, thriving under the genius of head coach Kyle Shanahan while surrounded by a wealth of offensive talent. Christian McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, and George Kittle are all weapons that have made his job easier. But let's not forget, it's Purdy who's orchestrating this high-powered offense. Now let's talk about the implications of this projected contract extension. On one hand, locking in Purdy for that kind of money would secure the quarterback position for years to come, which is essential for any championship-caliber team. But on the flip side, that massive cap hit could throw a wrench into the 49ers roster construction. With Purdy currently sitting on a rookie deal that pays him just $1.1 million this season, the team has enjoyed a financial advantage that has allowed them to build a Super Bowl contending roster. But once that contract extension kicks in, things could change dramatically. The 49ers have to be strategic here. Sure, you want to reward Purdy for his incredible play, but you also need to think about retaining other key players. If they commit to that high annual salary, they might be forced to make tough decisions on fan favorites like Trent Williams or Brandon Ayuk. This is where it gets tricky. Do you think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn. Purdy's talent is undeniable, but can the team afford to give him that level of commitment without jeopardizing the depth and talent around him? As fans, we want to see this team succeed, and Purdy has shown that he can lead us to victory. But will a big payday hamper our chances of building a complete roster? It's a delicate balance. Shanahan and general manager John Lynch have publicly declared their commitment to Purdy, indicating they see him as the cornerstone of their franchise. But I can't help but wonder how that commitment will shape the future of the 49ers. Are we putting all our eggs in one basket too soon? This projected extension is a significant statement about how far Purdy has come and how valuable he has become. It reflects the current market for top quarterbacks, especially with players like Dak Prescott and Joe Burrow signing lucrative deals. If Purdy's extension does end up being in the neighborhood of $59.7 million, he'll be right up there with the best of them. But as we revel in the excitement of having such a promising quarterback, let's not forget the potential repercussions. What happens when Purdy's salary skyrockets? The team will need to be vigilant, ensuring they maintain balance across the roster. The last thing we want is for the 49ers to become a team that can't keep its stars because we're tied up in one hefty contract. The goal is clear: maintain a competitive edge while securing our talented quarterback for the long haul. The San Francisco 49ers are in a crucial offseason after a disappointing 6-11 record in 2024. It's hard for us fans to wrap our heads around the fact that we went from NFC championship contenders to missing the playoffs entirely. Now, with around $46 million in cap space as we prepare for free agency in the 2025 NFL Draft, the front office has some vital decisions to make. One of the biggest questions looming over our beloved team is the future of Charvarius Ward. With him headed for free agency and potentially facing stiff competition to retain his services, we're left wondering who might step into that crucial role. Enter Dante Jackson, the veteran cornerback from the Pittsburgh Steelers, who has been identified as a potential target. Jackson had a standout year in 2024, racking up 38 tackles and 5 interceptions, his career best. At a cap hit of $6 million, he could be an economical addition to a team that desperately needs to bolster its defensive backfield. Imagine Jackson teaming up with Diamador Lenoir, who himself had a solid season. It could give us a formidable cornerback duo. But let's talk about what Jackson brings to the table. He has experience, athleticism, and a nose for the ball. His ability to create turnovers could be exactly what the 49ers need to stay competitive. The defense was already one of the best against the pass in 2024, allowing only 192.8 yards per game. Adding Jackson could ensure that we don't skip a beat, even if Ward decides to take his talents elsewhere. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Should we really invest in another veteran when we have promising young talent on the roster? It's a valid concern. But let's face it, in the NFL, experience often trumps youth, especially when it comes to high-stakes situations. Jackson's presence could provide invaluable leadership and stability in the secondary. Do you think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn. On one hand, I love the idea of bringing in a player like Jackson who has proven he can make plays. On the other hand, I don't want to overlook our homegrown talent that might be ready to shine. It's a delicate balance that the front office must navigate. And let's not forget, this is the 8th season for Jackson. He's accumulated 340 tackles and 19 interceptions over his career, with stints in both Carolina and Pittsburgh. With that kind of experience, he could step in and make an immediate impact, which is essential as we look to bounce back from a frustrating year. Fans, this is where you come in. I want to hear your thoughts. What do you think about targeting Dante Jackson? Is he the right fit for our team? How does this move play into our larger strategy for the upcoming season? And what about Charvarius Ward? Should we do everything we can to keep him, or is it time to turn the page? Join the conversation in the comments below. Your opinions matter, and I want to know what you're thinking as we navigate this critical offseason. As we move forward, let's stay hopeful. The decisions made this offseason could set the tone for years to come, and we all want to see our 49ers back in playoff contention. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on all the latest news and analysis. And activate that notification bell so you won't miss a single update. Together, let's rally around our team and make sure we're ready for what's next.